Hey guys, what's going on? It's Titan here once again and welcome back to another OP Class Setup video. Now I gotta say that I have two amazing gameplay slash highlights for you guys to actually watch with the XR2, because of course in today's episode we are talking about this weapon, and I gotta say that this burst firing assault rifle is an absolute beast. So hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background, since they are some pretty insane kill feeds too. But before we jump into this class setup, if you're enjoying the series, make sure to drop a like and also share the video if it's not too much to ask, of course. Now, as usual, I will be mentioning some of the pros and cons about this weapon, because just as the other ones, it does have some from both. The first thing to know about the XR2 is it shoots in bursts of 3, and it has 30 bullets in its standard magazine, which is the first pro. Unlike the M8, the XR2 can be fired just by holding the fire key, which makes life so much easier. However, the magazine size is just enough to get even a 5-man feed. The reason being is because with 30 bullets in a mag, you can shoot 10 bursts of 3 bullets each. And the best thing about it is that you can one-shot people if you hit all of your 3 bullets, or if you fully hit someone with 1 burst. Now, the other pro is its recoil. It has minimal recoil, which is really good, and even on a really long range, the XR2 remains to be really stable, which is actually really good, especially for those who are not so good in, controlling the recoil. With that said, this is the only assault rifle that doesn't have any damage drop-off on medium range. So that means it will deal almost the same damage to a person who is across the map, as well as to someone who is just in front of you. Now, this usually means that you only need 2 bursts to kill someone. However, if you hit someone chest up with the XR2, it is usually a one-shot kill or a 1-burst kill, which is insane, and which you can also see a lot in this gameplay. One of the bad things that the XR2 has is a slightly lower fire rate than the M8, and the burst delay is also pretty slow. And the other con is that its iron sights are just really bad, since it blocks a lot of your, outer vision. But we already have a solution for both of these problems, which leads us to the class setup itself. As you can see on the screen right now, the first attachment that we have is the ELO sight, and just as before, this is pretty much a must, since the iron sights are just horrible on the XR2. But red dot sight also works like a charm, so whichever you really prefer the most. The next attachment is stock. This is a must on every single assault rifle, since it gives you more movement speed when ADSing or aiming down the sights. Without stock, you move really slow, and you cannot really get the maximum out of this weapon, which requires you to be moving fast. And of course, you also somewhat harder to hit. The next attachment is long barrel. This is one of the best attachments that you can use on the XR2, since it doubles your range, which will mean that you will be able to shoot even further without getting any damage drop off. Even in these gameplays, I 1 and 2 shot people on pretty hilarious ranges, so long barrel really does boost your range, and you can pretty much 2 shot people across the whole map. The next and last attachment is rapid fire. If you remember what I told you about the fire rate being on the slower side, well, this is exactly to encounter that. Rapid fire will make you shoot faster between each and every 3 bursts, which just increases your TTK or time to kill significantly. This is really useful attachment, and probably the better one for the XR2. Even when rapid fire makes your gun shoot slightly faster, the recoil pretty much stays the same. With other weapons, if you shoot faster, it would mean higher kickback, which would just make your crosshair, move upwards a lot. But since the XR2 is a burst fire weapon, it still has enough time for the recoil to come back down between each and every burst, even with rapid fire. Now, as far as the perks go, it is pretty simple again. I tend to use Afterburner since I'm used to having a lot of fights in the air, and Afterburner gives me a way faster thruster charge, which then again allows me to slide away from situations multiple times, one after the other, or to jump more times in the air. However, if you have a more ground-based playstyle, you could also use Flak Jacket or maybe even Ghost, but Flak Jacket is really good just to protect you from all the explosions going around the map, like nades, C4s, or any other random explosions really. The next and last two perks are Scavenger and Fast Hands. Scavenger is again needed to get ammo from the ground, since if you're going for high kills, you don't want to be running out of ammo. And Fast Hands, just because the XR2 has somewhat of a slower ADS time speed, so this just gives you an upper hand when ADSing after sprinting. But this was today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I would like to thank you guys so much lately for every single like, comment, share on my videos. It's been amazing, so thank you guys so much. But if you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like and also subscribe to my channel if you are new. Thank you so much for watching. Stay well, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.